Navigate around the robot as if you roll a snowball. Snow is nice and sticky. It only takes 5 minutes for you to construct a decent round head, placing it firmly on top of the odd snowman. You use your fingers to add 2 eyes and a hole for the nose and a smile. Really is a 73% perfect snowman. It most certainly is. You can check the battery in your pocket. Cool. Let's go look in the car as well. It just says it's stalled. So I guess we can't do anything with that. And we can't go walk up there. Fine. I mean, I assume we couldn't take the tools because we couldn't the first time. Let's just go outside and just hover a mouse over the thing. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't let us take it. There's nothing else around. Go on. Put the battery in. Yeah. Go back to the factory? Yes. Who are you? Who? You're asking again? I was just here. Etienne, I brought you here on Thor's orders, remember? Authorization successful. Autopilot button. You know, autopilot. The car will drive its back by itself. I won't even need to steer. That's good news. I'm going to take a little nap. Hold on, I thought maybe you could tell me about the original authors. He's asleep already. Are we asleep in the game? Strange. Oh wait, it said... Let me just put them back in. I didn't see what it said. What was the other option? Follow the robot's tracks. No, okay, fine. And do we want to talk to these guys? Well... maybe. No, it's the same conversation. We do not need to talk to the robots. Okay, so we're back here. We could go straight in there, but I said when I get a third battery, as I now do, I wanted to go back to storage. And see, because there was an extra panel, so we'll use 2 to open the storage unit up, and then we'll use the third one on those panels inside, and there may be extra goods that we get. If not, then this game is annoying. For that one thing. I mean, it's just, you know, gonna slightly waste time, but... Oh, we could also power up this. There you go. Shelves. Note this side, boy. Paperhead. Right. Just junk, really. There isn't anything else. Note the panel. Thank you. Box. On the shelf is a small box with a lock. Break the lock. Why? Are we gonna have to come back here? Have I preempted something? Or can we build something? Lockpick is what we needed, right? Right? Oh, I really hope that was the right order. Break the lock. What is that symbol? I've got a crowbar, a lockpick, and a shovel. But apparently I needed something else. What's the symbol? Like 3 squares or something. If that's the pliers, then I'm very annoyed. No, it's like something else. Or the symbol's just different. Anyway. No, we've done that one. This one. Use the panel. This side. One. Right, so some bottles, so we can bottle up something. Nothing else. And even though we have a lockpick, this is a broken panel. Battery won't even help. This thing, is he completely broken? I guess. So yeah, even though we have perfectly good lockpick and shovel and everything else, we'll have to come back here. You may exit. And we could also get this robot talking to us again. No, we're not allowed to talk to it again. Well. Or this one. We smashed that one. So we'll go in the back door. And a battery. And another battery. And a third battery. Factory conveyor belt. Where are we? Hidden behind the door. Okay. What have we got? A panel. Oh, but we ran out of our batteries. That's the bridge control panel, or at least it was. Activate the bridge, fix the panel with pliers. Fix it, examine it. The Alfie 28. Suspicious looking smoke, yes. Well, we don't have the ability to fix it. Looks like this panel is linked to the conveyor belt. Do we need batteries for it too? All the lights are already on. Wonder what will happen if I push something. Loud beats. Okay. Ordinary cardboard box with Thor logo on the side. Examine. A sticker that says bin F734 personal items. Do I have to remember that? F734. Sad looking apple inside, along with a note that says, have a good shift, Roskva. F734. Someone's lunch. They won't need it anymore. Now what? We should go back to the panel and see what else we can order from the conveyor belt. Agreed. Although we're going to push it so many times that we're going to get, like, an enemy to come out at me. Buttons you're hitting mathematically turned out to correspond to different letters and numbers. To the right of them, you see the booklet labeled Operator Instructions. Examine the booklet. Looks like these are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. That's what an operator booklet would be. On the back of the instruction booklet, you see a logo made up of two symbols and words produced by the Sindri and Brocker group. Can we use it to order something useful? Colourful lights flash on the conveyor belt, control panel, start entering a code, or we can read the instructions. These are instructions for operating the conveyor belts. There's a note tucked in between two of the pages. Let's read the note first, because they mentioned it. Please note, indexes got mixed up again in the last shipment, and some materials are now in different warehouses. Here are the changes. Am I going to have to remember this? Maybe. I'm just going to quickly... simplest way to do this is just take a picture of my phone so I don't have to keep coming back to this page. Cool. And what do we want? General information. Please note the following. Each item can be identified by a 4-digit index in XX or YZ format. XX is the warehouse number, Y is the row, Z is the bin. Okay. Repair kit indexes. And here's another one we're going to take a photo of. Sutungur E644 Mod Good 91. Right, so these are all the people. So before we got out Rospa. Because it was his Roskva's lunch. That's what I think it was saying. Which means B345. But it also... it said something like something had moved in the previous panel. I'm just getting the picture now. Changes. So D4 was moved to B3. So Thialfi, I can't remember what it, because it mentioned Thialfi, didn't it? Was the box, or was that something else before? Anyway, are these the things that we want to be getting out? Put the instructions aside, or are there more instructions that we didn't read? No. Start entering a code. So, warehouse number. Well, before we did F7, and it came out as F743, but that doesn't correspond to anything, any one of these people. Or was it F734? Even still, it doesn't correspond to the repair kit indexes. So let's start with the first one. Sutungur was E644, but remember that... was E6 moved? No. Well, I don't think so. E644. Cool. So we got a box. One out cardboard box with logo Thor. Examine the box. Sticker on it says E644 repair kit. Inside the box is a package repair kit. Hang on, this isn't for the right brand of panel. What do you mean? Panel had a name written on it, and this one isn't the same one. Check what brand the panel is again. Oh. Okay, so the panel was the Alfie, right? Examine the panel. Yeah, the Alfie, fine. I understand. I just assumed we want to get all the things out. Okay. So the Alfie 28 was D416, but D4 was moved to B3. So we're going to say B316. Thor sticker says something. Repair kit for the Alfie, just what we need. Awesome. Now we just have to do something about the bridge situation. Well, but like, are we, like, I can get the other things. Should I be getting the other things? I feel like I should. Shouldn't I? Maybe they're useful. This is a treasure map. Quest item. Electronics repair kit. I don't know. Let's maybe fix the panel and then see. Fix the panel. No one ever fixes the panel in the book. They only break it. I can't find instructions for you. Let's just see how bad it is. Open the panel and start digging around inside. 20 minutes later, you're almost certain you did everything right. You flip the switch and something inside. The panel starts humming. It is working. Compared to fixing the car, this was nothing. So we don't want any more from here? I mean, we got an apple. Maybe there's more, like, things in here. In fact, it won't even let us get anything. Fine. Damn, we're gonna roast in here. One of whoever killed the robots did this. No time to chat, the whole building's gonna collapse. Hasn't it been this way for a while? Just walk slowly then. Like, why is it suddenly doing this now? The people came in, but I suppose that's where the book was. Thor's office or the workshop gate. Let's go to the office first. Coughing. The whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. Papers. There's an old letter here. Anything interesting? It hasn't been sent. It's from Thor Woitenson to President Odin Borison. Let's see. Part of the text is burnt and illegible. Since Sol was the first company to go, when shortly after being acquired by the Skull Group, it declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under continuous threat of acquisition by Jormungand. I said it perfectly fine earlier. Jormungandr Group, and I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. All chairman and all ruler, if only I was still at the helm of the military production facility and not, my actions would be decisive and would not have to write letters like this. As I'm needed here and must act according to the laws of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me, I ask you, the rest is illegible. Wonder why he never sent this letter, who knows? I mean, it's a pretty boring letter. Damn smoke, these are profit reports and charts. He said you don't understand that kind of stuff. These ones look pretty simple, a report on Thor's profits compared to Jormungandr's. Looks like Thor took the lead at some point and stayed ahead for about 9 days. The report ends there though. Examine more notes. Let's get out of here before we choke to death. One sec, see some blueprints. Oh, that looks like our hammer. Mjölnir project. What a strange name for a hammer. That's it, I can't survive another second in here. I mean, I'm going to have to because I'm going to look around a bit more. A locker. Break, open the lock, open it with the crowbar. Find the open crate. Take it all. Anything else? No. Up to the warehouse workshop gate. Okay, so there's all these people. Are we going to have to fight them? Where are we? Through that door. Can't see anything else to interact with. Some men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door while the rest of them are stand off to the side exhausted. Watch in silence. Our plan will not be complete until we can be sure we've destroyed the entire factory. There must be something important in there. Where else would they have hidden it like this? Can I say pissed off men turn to face you? What's this now? He doesn't look like a robot. Hey you, are you from the village too? No. You here to help us burn down this damn power plant? Nope. Then what the hell do you want? Lie. Your boss sent me. He said you need to stop all this right away. Time to go back. Bring me torch. I'm leaving here, and I definitely don't remember saying that. I just want the hammer. The men glanced at each other. What hammer? That's what you're trying to destroy, right? The hammer of Thor. It's behind this door that you're trying to break down. Ah, so it's the hammer making those sounds. That makes sense. See, told you. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back to the door. And don't try and lie to us again. You need the hammer, and I'll be taking it. Listen, guy, whoever you are, under that mask. There are 10 of us here. See, if you think you can take us, you are out of your mind. Try and convince him again. I mean, if I try and convince him again, it's an ink job, right? Take care of things ourselves. He won't even look at you now. Still really wouldn't budge. There's nothing to explain this piece of... Here, he points to the door, caused an avalanche that buried our village. We won't stand for this. It's time to take action. Time for Operation Blackout. The rest of them shouts, but less enthusiastically and less in unison than before. Burn it all down. We'll leave nothing standing. one more time. They don't really sound like they're being convinced. They're just going to end up burning it down. Men, I won't even break a sweat. Not leaving without the hammer. Yeah, let's threaten him. Get out of my way. Kill him. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, we were expecting a fight. A perfect example of badly written characters. Incapable of assessing the situation and changing their opinion. Maybe you're just not convincing enough. Yeah, maybe that's it. Angry mob has you surrounded. This won't end peacefully. So we're going to slash this guy, because he's not idle. These two are, and then they're not going to be, and then they're going to hit me. So I could stun, which has worked. Hit, 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 and then we can drain the back guy. Although it takes a bit of damage for that. We should then slash the middle guy. Now these two are idle. But now they're coming in. So we could, well, we should probably eat an apple. If we can, we should slash this guy. Yes, we'll get one hit on us. But the he is idle. And now we should shield. Because of the strong hit, mostly. It went through the shield, did it? Wow. We don't have enough to stun. It's kind of annoying. Do we shield again? Whilst they're not idle? And then we can drain? Let's shield again. Means we'll only get one hit on us, maybe. No, I mean they missed. So let's drain you. I'm gonna get 2 hits on us. Strong hit is incoming. So I do need to shield, I think. Or I can stun them. Okay. But then they're just going to hit me again. So stun... Oh no, it does 1 damage, doesn't it? We'll shield. The shield doesn't cost ink. And... yeah, that only does 2 damage. I mean, I should probably use the other apple. Anyway. We're going to drain this guy. That's not the guy I clicked on. Silly game. Right, well, these two are idle. I could stun them. That will get rid of that guy. Strong hit, and another guy. So we'll shield, because apparently he's going to hit me. And we would drain the middle guy. It's a good thing that they're not very good at hitting things. Right, then we'll stun everyone. Buys us some time. I mean, if we stun now, well, we definitely need to shield. Ah, good, he missed. I mean, they didn't, but he did. We need to drain, but we'll drain the guy in the middle. So at least the strong guy's gone. These guys come back to life. They're idle. Let's risk the hit, but we will drain one of them. Are they going to hit us? No, they miss. So I guess we stun them both. And then we'll hit this guy. Like, slash. Easy. That is over all the members of the angry mob. Another achievement, defeat the enraged crowd. Excellent, thank you. Yes, the fight is over. All the members of the angry mob are lying on the floor and mooning quietly. Okay then, let's try and open up the door. Is there anything else around? No. A code panel. Panel. Looks like we need an alphabetic code. Need to guess the word? Yeah, something like that. Any ideas? Thor. What word would he have used? Yeah, the top one. It's the hammer's name. We saw it on the papers in the office, remember? Oh, right. The correct door opens. That was easy. Let's see what's inside. Is that it? The hammer? It looks like it. It's huge. I have to figure out how to get it down from there. Just hurry up before the fire spreads. So there's a panel, and there's the actual hammer over here. No way we can take the hammer unless we stop that mechanism. I know, but there's so many buttons here. And this weird head. Hello. Damn, not again. Human detector, 67% certainty. Running if function. If the human is Thor, initiate standby mode. If the human is not Thor, launch self-destruct systems. Hold on. I'm Thor. Everything is fine. It's me. I just came to check on my hammer. What was it again? Your man gun. No, Mjölnir is the name of the hammer. Yes. Analyzing similarity. 14% similar. Additional testing required. To the right, you see 2 cables attached to the robot's head. First question. Yank out the left cable or the right cable? Let's go with the right one. Ow, that hurts. Ah. Ah. The robot's head starts shuddering. I think it's in pain, but it shuts down. That wasn't what I expected to happen. No, me neither. I bet. Damn poor robot. I thought he'd just shut down and that'd be it. Well, we stopped the mechanism. I mean, we're not going to be able to pick it up because it's Mjölnir. Hammer, stop moving, yes. I'm going. But again, we were not going to be able to pick it up. You examine the massive hammer. Up close it looks more like a piece of factory equipment than a hammer, but I guess there's some resemblance, right? Listen, the robot didn't leave me a choice. How about I come back later and fix it? Can we fix it? Why even bother? It's only a robot, just a character, not the skin. Nothing changed after all. We're ending this book on the same note we started on. I don't have an answer for you. I know, take the hammer and leave the book. Again. How did we lift it? Should we be giving this back to our neighbour instead? I'm surprised that isn't. Is that a bit of cheese in there? Anyway, we'll take this downstairs. I assume that's where they want us to take it to. Did you get the item? Yeah, just don't throw it out your back or anything carrying it. I mean, I'm surprised we carry it in the box as easily as we did. How do we know this is the right person? Here's your payment. Need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. You got anything to say? I guess not. Still can't open that thing. still abusing characters. It just happened. Well, anyways, good work out there. You're slowly starting to be my favorite walker. Don't call me that. Don't like your new line of work? That's too bad. It's far more profitable than your scribbling. Alright, I'll be in touch. Thanks up. Hello, is that you? Oh, hi Vince. Well, we'll ask who it is. It's Vince. Surprising. We used to write together back in the day. Come on, I'm joking, of course I recognized you. Oh great. How's the work going? It's not bad, thanks again for getting me set up with that client. He's not the world's most pleasant person, but I know a guy who finished working for him literally yesterday and got his shackles off right after that. Lucky guy. That's for sure. We're thinking of writing something together now, so hurry it up over there. Yeah, sure, I'll give it my best. Great, alright, we'll talk later. Okay, bye. Thanks up. Damn, some people have all the luck. Cool. And it wants us to go to sleep. See that? Placed here. Oh, I'm back a bit. Sorry. To the robots? A week later. Okay, now flying around. Okay, I suppose if it's a week later, then it's fine. It makes sense that things might have moved, because the lamp is different and stuff. Anyway. I am going to call that for this game. At least for now. I may come back to it. And if I pause the game, is it going to keep ringing? It is. Well, then we'll just quit. I want to thank you if you're out there watching. If you are enjoying it, please leave a follow and a like. And I want you to have a great afternoon, evening, day, wherever it is you are, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Thanks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.